Hi, it's been a while since I posted a video on weight loss on YouTube or a dedicated vlog, and I've honestly been really bad about checking my messages or comments as well. That, however, is a thing of the past, and I plan on making videos and talking more about the things that I do to be healthy and to lose weight. I also had a lot of messages of support from those of you that followed me on the Master Cleanse from 3 years ago. And I just want to let you know how grateful I am that you supported me, and I really appreciate it. I did, however, remove a lot of those videos because I feel like this is a new age for me. And I'm doing new things with my diet, so I kind of want to make that a thing of the past because this is a new me, and a lot has changed over the last 3 years. New decisions, new path, and I just, I want things to go in a better direction, and I want to be able to stick to my guns this time. Also, a few videos that I posted after the Master Cleanse did receive some negative feedback. So I just kind of want to set the record straight and explain a few things. If you've ever struggled with your weight, you would know that it's not easy to stay at the perfect weight. It's never easy. I actually did end up gaining my weight back after I worked my ass off to get it off. So yes, it is a shame when you give up on yourself after encouraging so many people via YouTube to set up meaningful goals for themselves and to try hard to lose weight. But it's also a shame for people to feel like it's their own body or their place to point that out. So if you followed me during the Master Cleanse and supported me, I can definitely understand your anger or confusion of why I would just give up or why I would gain my weight back. But how much I weigh, it doesn't define who I am as a person. And I gained my weight back after a year, and over the next 2 years, I actually gained more. So that's actually my personal struggle, and it's not really everybody's business unless I make it their business. There's many different reasons why people gain weight. Let's say that they lost their spouse, their child, their grandparent. They could have been on a drug that made them gain more weight. It could have been obesity in someone's family. Obesity runs in my family. It could be so many things of why people gain weight. So when you see the girl from high school and you think, wow, she done got fat. Think twice about it. We've all thought it. I've thought it. I've been bigger than another girl and think, wow, she's fat. And it's rude. I know that it's rude because I can see people do the same thing to me. So it's something that we've all done. I just think that we should be a little more considerate and think about that. And especially if you don't struggle for your weight, you don't know what it's like. Next, I want to talk about some of the changes that I've made in my life regarding weight loss. January 7th, 2013, I started my diet or lifestyle change, and I weighed 180 pounds. I'm 5 foot 2 inches, so that definitely made me obese. My BMI, I don't even want to say, but you can pretty much look it up yourself and know that it wasn't good. I needed a change, and I talked to my mom, who's actually a big inspiration for me for weight loss. When I was a kid, I remember in elementary school, and she weighed a lot. She was a very big woman, very big. And she had the gastric bypass and lost a lot of weight. So my mom struggling to lose weight and not being able to have enough energy to take us to amusement parks or to do fun things, it was really hard. So when my mom did lose that weight and she was able to do that with us, it was very motivating. So I talked to my mom and I asked her for some advice because she does inspire me. And she told me just to download the app, MyFitnessPal. So I did that. And I was like, what is all the fuss over this app about? And then I downloaded it and realized, actually I have used this to help me count my calories the first time I dieted. But I didn't use it regularly. So this is what the app will look like on your phone. It'll give you like goals of how many calories you can eat every day. It says 1,200 for me, because I'm on a 1,200 calorie diet. And it just kind of helps you set up how much you eat. Also, it has a plan for me to exercise 3 times a week. And at this time, when I started January 7th, I gave up my die-hard addiction for Coca-Cola. And at this time, I was drinking Coke like at least 620 ounces a day. It was bad. Also, I would surpass my fitness goal 3 times a week by exercising every single day. Which, eventually that got old and I started dealing with some things. And I did lose a lot of weight. Like, I lost weight during that time period. But after the first month of doing really good and sticking to my guns, by the time February came, I was dealing with things in my life and I got a little lazy. I quit working out as much, but I was still counting my calories. And I was still trying to eat healthy, and even if I wasn't eating healthy, I was always counting it in my calories. Also, when March came, so we'll speed up to March. February I was lazy. March came. I decided, you know, it's time for me to quit feeling sorry for myself because of whatever I'm dealing with, and it's time for me to work hard again. So I continued calorie counting, I started exercising, and I went to a weight loss doctor to consult with him for his advice and expertise. He said that he thought my calorie plan was brilliant, and he put me on vitamins, Phentermine, Topamax, and HCG shots. The Topamax made me quick, so I quit it after the first week. I didn't like the way it made me feel. I'm also super lazy about sticking myself with the HCG, but I mean, I don't really know anybody who enjoys giving themselves shots, so to the diabetics out there, I'm sorry that you have to do that every day. So, and also I'm a busy mom, so sometimes I just don't think about it. I do take the Phentermine regularly, which does suppress my appetite, but I still eat 1,200 calories. So it may suppress my appetite, but I'm doing the exact same thing that I was doing before. Also, sometimes I exercise as much as I'm supposed to in a week, and sometimes I don't. I mean, it's my own decision. I'm trying to be healthier, and I'm not always perfect about doing it by the book, but I try. You know, if I don't exercise, I try to at least make sure I do something around the house that day. But nobody's going to be perfect, so I just do what I can. So, 1,200 calories this whole time since January. I just recently, about a month ago, started the Phentermine and the HCG supplements and started taking vitamins. I want to point out that before I started the Phentermine, I lost 10 pounds. And then after I lost 10 pounds, which was about a month, you know. So in January 2013, I weighed 180, and now it's April 2013, and I weighed myself on Wednesday, and I weighed 160 pounds. That means that I have lost 20 pounds since I started. I also want to remind you that in May 2010, I was in the 150s. I haven't weighed myself since Wednesday, and it's now Sunday, 4:30 in the morning. I'm pretty confident that I'm back in the 150s. So, to the ridiculous, you got fat again comments, I hope you eat your own words. I'm my own critique, and even if, as a fat ass, I still thought that I was sexy. Big or small, I will always be a confident woman. I feel great about my body, and I feel good about being healthy, and that's what counts most to me. So if you're big, you should feel confident about who you are. And if you want to be healthy and lose weight, you should do it because you want to. Not because somebody else told you that you had to, or because some idiot person behind a computer told you that you were fat. So I don't care what other people say. Also, the video that a few people said you gained all your weight back, you got fat, I was wearing this exact same shirt. So also we'll stand up and show you that I lost my weight so you can kiss my ass.